I just can't can't listen to some things that people are. I'm good at hearsay, and but when people can actually pass information along and confirm the hearsay, that is what I like. So those of you probably know NotARubicon, and may or may not go into his Zello channel, or may not have um, a heart, I guess. Every transaction that I have kind of heard in the NotARubicon channel on Zello has been not good. Although I haven't listened too often, so I can't really tell you if it's been good or not. But I know of at least two bad experiences. I've had a bad experience on that channel on Zello, and Ellery just mentioned he had a bad experience on that channel as well. My bad experience, I made it known on this channel a long time ago as well, and I will play a little bit for you right now from the channel. So,
For mom.
gotta love
From
the
dad.
Alexas.
Okay.
So I just sent the video. All right. So this video was done, I don't even know how long ago. A year ago. A year ago when I found out about the NotARubicon channel. I'm not going to play the whole thing.
I had me a little bit of fun today. I mean, that's what
This is what's the video you can look for.
messing with people.
It's not on TGLN. This is on Zello with an angry face.
Videos, so people can kind of hear my voice. And, you know, I can get recognized on the GMRS scene. And,
So I'm gonna jump forward a little bit here. You know, it's funny that the same reason why I got the boot is almost kind of the same reason why Elroy got the boot. I was the one that was being asked for a call sign by somebody on that channel, and Elroy was the person joking around asking them for their call sign. But
audio stream off of the Zello channel.
So
unfortunately, I don't want to have the Zello channel name in it, but somebody actually
I was accused of being disrespectful and rude and demanding. I think I was pretty polite. It was like 30 minutes of talking about tweakers.
So I was just trying to be
freaking potholes before I even had to make calls.
I was sitting here listening.
Who the hell cares about?
And I heard this.
There we go. This is my experience.
Who's you looking for? I don't think this is two-way. Has anybody on the repeater actually acknowledged someone on Zello?
Yeah, WRMZ 530. Who am I speaking with, sir?
Sugar Hot, Jason here. How are you today?
I'm well, sir. What's your call sign and where are you transmitting from? So we can map you.
So now he wants my call sign and he wants my location. This was a year ago. All right.
Whatever, and that guy Chris would never survive as ham operators talking to people like that.
Yeah. And so, yeah. So he immediately comes on and starts, name a call sign, where you're coming in from. And, you know, he wanted to start charting me, and I wasn't, you know, I was just messing around with him, but I was actually really surprised. They're like, well, we're trying to chart where everybody's coming in from. You know, okay, fine, cool, good for you. Doesn't mean I want to be on your chart. But, you know, that was a year ago where I knew, and I wasn't actually speaking with anybody. I was trying to actually talk to somebody that was real noisy, and they just came on and harassed me for my name and call sign and location and all that stuff. And then Elroy here a year later just asked for a call sign. And let's go listen to the audio clip that he gets just from asking for a call sign. So, all right. So,
Please state your call sign. Washboard, not have that vision come to your mind of some dude out there in the middle of the night by the light of the silvery moon, no matter where you're at, out there digging that hole. If it doesn't come to your mind, then there's something wrong with you, Sean. There's something wrong with you. Go ahead. I think it's just speed up, make it worse, or have that vision.
So apparently there's some audio clip that was missing.
That guy is funny, dude. That was funny. I remember that weekend. I don't think there's any way I can forget talking about washboard tweakers for almost 5 hours yesterday.
Washboard tweakers.
Okay, I need to go to Zello for a few minutes, so I don't know if you'll hear me from there very well. I'll be on the low dog. Pulling up the flies here directly. So give me a second. See that? The cruise director has bounced. Let me go see if she's back now. Maybe he logged back in like you said he would.
Listen to the way they treat people.
Hello, Zello guy, demanding my call sign. Are you back? Did you learn the follies of your ways yet? WRUH231 from WRFL 705 on Zello. Come in. Over.
Oh, turn down your fucking other radio, idiot.
Bounce that guy off the friggin' repeater before I could even get to him. Tell him, sir, we don't need your help with moderating. We trust our users to use the radio in a dignified, normal manner that might be not in the sad ham reality that you are. I guarantee you, if I cross-check this guy's call sign, he's got a ham license. I'm going to do it right now.
I got a ham call sign. Fuck you, jackass.
Hams now? Now, some guy came up on Zello. Let me turn off my phone. Where's washboard, Chris? Okay. I got my Zello turned off. Are you there still? Shenanigan questioner?
Shenanigan questioner.
It's 231, WRUH 231. Do you copy me over?
Listen to his tone of voice. Somebody's laughing.
Ellery, are you there?
He's muted.
Giant. Okay, well, I know you're here. I know you can hear me. And so let's go through a couple of things, if you don't mind. And it's probably going to sound rude, and you may never have been talked to this way before, or something like that. You're going to tell me that. And sir, I don't care. I don't. My call sign's WRFL 705. Does that satisfy you? Are you satisfied now?
I think this
Do you
guy's
have an amateur license too? Are you a sad ham?
Is this guy over here jerking off while he's telling him this shit?
Your
Or
King
what?
Randy blocked you. That's why you got
Yeah, your King Randy blocked you.
information from the mothership right now that you're listening. So just let me tell you like how it rolls. Generally, a decent person doesn't come onto a repeater, somebody else's repeater that we've allowed you to come on, and start friggin' demanding that they do things that aren't normally demanded of them. And you as a visitor, it's like your first time here, dude.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Did we not just hear the video of this same voice demanding my call sign not a year ago? Did I not just play that for you guys? I could play it again. No, I'm going to keep
I've
playing.
never seen your call sign or heard you. First time here. That's what you pull, Ellery? You come into this mild-mannered place where we're talking about if crystal methamphetamine tweakers have created a problem with our country's dirt road system all throughout the country. It's not a Southern California thing. It involves you too, sir, wherever you're at. There's probably a dirt road. And these people have probably done horrible things to it, desecrated it
I think
for their own
he's the one out there
compulsion, sir.
doing that shit.
And you come on demanding my call sign, it's WRFL 705. That's who I am. Are you going to check into the net on Thursday? I can't wait to check you in, 231. That's going to be fun. It's going to be hilarious. Hilarious, 231, when you check in from Hoboken, New Jersey, or wherever the hell you're from, because you know the first question I'm going to ask you is there's any dirt roads that you have to deal with, sir? Has this washboard affected you? Hell of a lot more importantly, calling me and asking me for my call sign like a rude man, like a policeman, like a sad ham policeman.
Oh, I wish I was able to get on
I
that
don't
train.
understand why Ellery has suddenly become silent. He was very vocal when he was demanding your license. Gave him a timeout so he could think about what he did and said, and now he's being very quiet. Ellery, WRUH231. Why are you being so quiet?
That is not a
You
Boobcon.
recognize that voice, Ellery? That wasn't me. You didn't ask him for his call sign, did you? Because you knew his voice. That's right, because until about 5 minutes ago, you were his favorite viewer, Ellery. And he pointed at the camera and he romanced you just like the rest of us. But you were the one he was really talking to. And he's the one who pulled the plug on you, Ellery, and made you relog back in and forced you to listen to this drivel.
Yeah, this drizzle. Now making me gay.
I'll be standing by waiting for Ellery's response. I'm just eager to hear it.
He's
Standing by.
muted.
Yeah, I'm going to stand by here too, Randy. I'm going to stand by here. You know, this guy, he did exactly what you hate the most. Two of the things that I've heard you get particularly upset about. One, he showed sad ham behavior. Two, he totally came in over the top with nothing related to the conversation at hand. Nothing. Not even a break.
Because
Just demands.
somebody asked for a call sign. All that because somebody asked for a call sign. I don't even get that bad. And I stopped using them.
Please state your FCC ID.
There you go again.
Okay, Zello guy. That's how you get blocked from Zello on this machine. Coming on and friggin' acting like the police. That's how that works. So you should have a 5-minute timeout right now and think about what you're doing before you continue. I promise. It won't end well with you and Randy. I know you like Randy. It won't end well, sir. I think you should take a 5-minute timeout, and then I'll give you my call sign.
So apparently that ending clip that I just played was his first. And so he got a little bit of a warning. I played that in backwards. But yeah, that sounds like taunting. I hope I don't sound like that over the radio when I'm giving people shit. Because I can understand why then. Maybe somebody needs to record me giving somebody shit. Because if I come back sounding like that, god damn, I need to be smacked. But yeah, I'm going to tag Mr. NotARubicon and drop a comment with this video in there. Because I find it awfully funny, not even a year ago, his boy was doing the same thing, asking me for my call sign, and forcing me to give it to him. And forcing, and because I wouldn't give it to him, out the door. So, yeah, I can't even say sad ham. That's just, I don't know, man. Sad people in general on that channel, it seems. They all sound so bitter and angry and got a bone to pick. Like I said, I hope I don't sound like that over the radio, man, because god dang. You okay? Yes, I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? What's up? Because I didn't read the comments. But I'm going to post this video. And like I say, I'm going to put it over there on Mr. NotARubicon's page and let him eat it to his heart's content. Let his true fans see his true colors. He's sitting there taunting somebody after he mutes them. That's the kind of man he is. This man, this viewer that has been viewing his YouTube channel and actually subscribing to his channel finally hears for the first time that Mr. Rubicon himself, and like I had a funny feeling, I didn't think Rubicon used it. I really didn't. And I already said he's been listening for quite a while, and that was the first time he's caught his voice. So probably like myself, I would be starstruck. And if you didn't recognize it at first, maybe he wanted the call sign just to confirm. But instead he got this reaction. And yeah, I mean, I can only imagine what he would do with my boy Ed from Texas. Ever since I posted that video, Ed's been just going around, can I get that call sign? Just randomly, in the middle of conversations. So, boy, Ed, you better watch out on the NotARubicon channel, man, because you're going to get ran off real quick. You come in there talking, can I get your call sign? All right, folks. Yeah, now I'm switching gears. I don't want the Zello fans. No, I don't. Y'all can stay on fucking Zello. I'm not going to market towards Zello because that's a group of that's they're like neo Nazis over on fucking Zello because oh my god, it's the tits, it's the tits on the fucking bull. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the teats on a bull. It's in my opinion. It's another fucking app on my phone. I like the ability to grab this little thing and go wander around and BS and talk and all that good stuff. It's an app, and then you got fancy network radios that tie into apps and stuff. By all means, but do you, boo boo? I mean, if you want to spend your money and talk through cellular data and stuff, anyways, go for it. Go for it. And then at least I know how to practice my radio etiquette when I need to. If the shit hits the fan and the only technology we got left is radio, all my kids have radios. You know, and that's the thing, too. I'm not a big shit hits the fan kind of person because shit hits the fan, man. I ain't worried about you guys. Sorry for you. I'm worried about how I'm going to feed my family, how I'm going to protect my family. You know, if the power goes out, I need to make sure that stuff in my house ain't screwed up. You know, I'm not worried about having a fucking radio. You know, that these are not going to talk to anybody other than a couple miles. True radios for emergency or grid down situations are HF radios, not fucking UHF or VHF. It's HF. Even CBs. You could be a fucking prepper if you got yourself a CB radio, and you would have better luck having some kind of somebody answer you than these damn things. You know, so getting into GMRS for a doomsday prepper type of shit, you might as well just use your damn Walmart radio. I'm in it for conversation. That's really all I'm in it for, is just sit here and BS with people on the radio and have a conversation. Find out what their day is like and what they have done today and who else have they spoken to and you know what they eat. You know, that's the way my conversation I like to run it. And you know, and it seems like in a lot of these other groups, all they want to talk about is their devices that they're using. I use this. For those of you that don't know, come on. It's a 888S. That's what I use. Nothing fancy. I don't need nothing fancy. I'm literally only talking up to the upstairs. You know, I'm not trying to talk across town. But, yeah. I just, that, when he started playing that, I'm like, yeah, that's bringing some deja vu, man. You know, that's exactly how I was talked and treated to when I was over there. And all I could ask is, man, I hope I don't sound like that over the radio. Because if I do, I'm surprised I haven't been smacked yet. Because, man, if I lived in California, anywhere near either one of them two motherfuckers, I would have probably smacked the living dog shit out of him. Just because he sounded like an ass. You know, if that fucker came to my face and said that, I bet he wouldn't. I bet he wouldn't even step to Elroy and say that to his face. But because he's hiding behind, he's good to go. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and stop this streaming.